Hey y'all, this is Sergeant Dan with Palmetto Edge, and I have a review for you today. And this review is of the most ridiculous, most impractical, craziest knife. Let's see, hold on. Let's see, I said ridiculous, impractical. Let me think about it. And at this point in time, the most expensive knife in my collection. The Microtech Halo 6 Signature Series Hellhound with the dual finish blade there. So, let me get into size comparisons on this thing. So, there is the Microtech Halo 6. Here it is up against the Benchmade Bug Out. Here it is up against the Spyderco Para 3. Let me get another big one out here for you. Let me replace the Spyderco with another one. Here it is up against the Spyderco Police 4 Lightweight. Heck, let's get one more of my bigger knives out here. So here it is up against the Kaiser Sheepdog XL. Okay. So, it's a big one, y'all. So, with that being said, though, let's get into specifications on this one. If you want the specific model number on this one, this is the 519-1 DLCT. Overall length on this knife is 10.5 inches with a 4.375-inch blade length. Handle length on it is 6.125. This one is, even though it's not marked on the blade, just based off of manufacturing date, this one is going to be 204P blade steel. Made in USA, of course. It's a Microtech. All of their stuff is made in the USA. Let's see. What do we have here? We've got the signature. We've got the Halo 6 patent number, and the manufacturing date, April of 2019. See there, made in USA. The Halo 6 is an automatic knife because you push the button and out comes the blade. However, it is a single action automatic knife as opposed to your double action. So here is the Microtech Ultratech double action. Okay, push the button out. Blade comes out, pull the button in, blade comes in. Okay, that is double action. Single action is push the button, blade comes out, but then you have to use your charging handle here to get the blade back in, charge it back up to be able to launch it out again. Okay. Let's see. I told you 204P steel. High-grade aluminum handles. I think the handles on these are the 70-75, if I remember those numbers correctly. I know there's 7s involved in it, okay? Titanium charging handle. You got your DLC DLC coating on the blade for the black. I do have the blade oiled up right now, so that's why it's a little, protective layer of oil on the blade right now. So that's why it's shiny like that and looking like there's some trash on it and stuff. Just a real thin layer of protective oil on it. Got your DLC coated hardware. I'll get to that in a minute. I guess I got to hit the button, right? Your charging handles, DLC coated, both sides. Okay. The part out here that you can grab is DLC coated. I was trying to get you a close-up. Here's the back side. Nothing special about it. It is Microtech's Hellhound blade finish, which is just a fancy Tanto, essentially. Okay, it comes into this nice, sweeping, sharp point. Okay, but then it's got the holes here for aerodynamics. No, I don't know. They're just for looks. And the grooves on top, and then you got your fuller here. Okay, this one is the two-tone blade style, which means that all your flats on it are just your plain exposed satin steel, whereas all of your angles, all your hole or your fuller here, all that's the DLC black coating. So let's get into review. If you saw my unboxing of these, I say these because I have another one that's not going to appear in this video because it is my Safe Queen. But if you saw the review, or not review, the unboxing of these, you saw where I said this one was going to be my user. And it has been. Let me point out the one factory flaw of this knife to begin with. And that is this screw. This screw right here. You see it sticking up out of there? Whereas none of the others do. So that is the one factory flaw of this one that I have noticed. And if you can see, let's get it focused. There we go. It's a little better. That screw's kind of boogered up, and you see this little streak across it here. So I have a Microtech triangle tool, okay? And I thought, well, maybe they didn't get it driven in good all the way. So I got it on it and was applying pressure, and I wasn't applying enough pressure, and I slipped off, and I boogered up the screw a little bit, and I slipped across my aluminum here. Okay, so that's all me. That was me being absolutely stupid. But you know, it doesn't affect the function of the knife, and that's what this one in particular is for function. My other one is for looks and value and stuff like that, okay? So, you know, if I were to ever have to send this one into Microtech, that screw is definitely something I would have them fix. But, you know, besides that, it doesn't get in the way. Yes, it sticks up, but even if I'm rubbing my finger across it here real hard, it's not like it's sticking out enough to cut or anything like that, okay? So, it was one of those, you know, it's one of those deals where it was a cosmetic issue that I was kind of freaking out over a little on a user knife, okay? Another thing to note, these knives come with really cool belt sheaths, okay? Excuse me. These are not the ones with the safety on the button, so I would not recommend carrying them in your pocket because with them being single action, if something were to hit that button hard enough, now, I mean, you got to press it deep in there. See, I've got it partially depressed and it's already past the lip there, okay? And it's still not open, but if that were to open in your pocket, that would suck, okay? These aren't like your double actions, okay? A double action, all right, let me get here's one of my mechanics gloves, okay? A double action, if it opens, you can get it, you know, a lot of people say off track, and I even say it myself, but it's not really off track so much as it doesn't make it all the way out to its outer locking point here to open, okay? So if one of these were to open in your pocket, yeah, you would probably get hurt, okay? It'd probably cut you, but it wouldn't stick in your leg like this one would, okay? So, you know, with these, you just pull it out, you get it back on track, okay, and it's good to go. Whereas with a single action OTF, I hope I can do this without destroying my glove and my mat. If it opens in your pocket, it's going to keep going. I destroyed my glove. It's going to keep going. See that? Okay. Dang, I really did. I went into my mat. Ah! Shoot. Well, I knew that was going to be a risk with doing this. So, yeah, please don't put these in your pocket. At least ones without the safety. Please don't put them in your pocket. Keep them in the sheath. The sheath is really nice. It comes with the Tech-Lock belt loop thing, which is actually the newer generation that uses the not spring assisted, but the spring lock here, okay, as opposed to the ones that's got the little flap that you flip over and then you got to squeeze the sides and all that stuff. It is, I'm still not 100% sure. I think I said this in my review. I'm not 100% sure on the carbon fiber on this thing. I I think I said in my review that it looks like it might be just a really thin carbon fiber overlay, which may still be the case, but the more I look at it, the more I go, no, I think it's just the Kydex that's made to look like carbon fiber, okay? Which is what I'm going with. If I'm wrong, someone can correct me on it, but fits in the sheath wonderfully, stays in there. I mean, it's not coming out, okay, unless you want it to, and then it's just a good pull, and out you got it, okay? Let's see. I think I said already, high-grade aluminum on the handles here. Really high-grade steel, high-quality steel, 204P. It's wonderful stuff. 204P is basically USA-made Bowler M390, okay? Ergonomics are okay, all right? This is a comfortable handle position. That's a little close up there to the blade, but then this is fairly comfortable too, okay? Ergonomics are all right. But man, is this thing impractical. Does that mean I'm not carrying it and using it? Absolutely not. I paid a lot of money for this knife, so I'm going to carry it and use it. I keep it on my duty belt when I'm at work, and I'm putting it on my regular belt when I'm not at work, okay? Let's see. Man, what else can I say about it? You got your, this is like the Microtech Signature Series emblem. It's very similar to the Marfion Custom emblem, but not quite. Let's see, what else? What else can I say about this thing? It's a beast, y'all. It is a beast. It is ridiculous. It is impractical, but I love it. I absolutely love it. I do not regret buying this knife. If you are a first responder, meaning fire, EMS, law enforcement, or if you are military, these are available for a limited time on Microtech's service personnel program. They still cost a chunk of change, okay? Which is, by the way, how I got this one and the other one. My other one, by the way, I know I've mentioned it a couple of times. If you haven't seen my unboxing, my other one is the exact same model. Hellhound and everything, okay? But my other one is the bronzed DLC. So, meaning the blade is still two-tone, but as opposed to the black accents, it's bronzed. All the hardware is bronzed, okay? So that's the difference between this one and the one that I've got put away in my safe. So, yeah. What was I saying? Excuse me. Service personnel program. These are available on it right now. They're still a chunk of change, but significantly cheaper than on the retail market, okay? Which is, by the way, how I got this one. I got this one on Microtech Service Personnel. This one and the other one on Microtech Service Personnel Program. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for them. That's not my place. You know, if you fall under the category of service personnel, email Microtech. They'll tell you. Yeah, let's talk about price on these while I'm at it. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think about the price, guys, because these are expensive. They're very, very expensive. These in particular, okay, the Signature Series, Hellhound, all that great stuff. They're like $830 to $860, depending on which retailer you go to. That is a lot of money for a knife, for a pocket knife, especially one that's not a custom. Now, the Signature Series from Microtech is kind of like their half point between their regular retail stuff, okay, and their customs, okay. So it's like a halfway point. So, you know, I guess the price is okay. you know, let me put it this way. Being a knife collector, being a knife nut, that's still bothering me. Being a knife connoisseur, if you will, do I regret what I paid? Now remember, I got them on the service personnel program, okay? But do I regret what I paid for the 2 of these? No, I don't. Not one bit. I'm absolutely loving this knife. As long as you're loving it, it doesn't matter what you pay for it, right? As long as you're happy and you're not going in debt or stuff like that, okay, then it doesn't matter. So am I upset or disappointed or unhappy with what I paid for the 2 of them? No, I'm absolutely not. I'm loving this one. I'm loving carrying this one around, getting to show it off, getting to use it every once in a while. I love that I have the other one put away so that maybe it will hopefully gain in value. Not that I have any plans of ever actually selling it, but you know, you never know what may happen one day. Yeah, I don't regret one bit of it, but then on the other hand, I go, that was a lot of money. So, you know, just I tell you to do this in a lot of my videos, but use your judgment, okay? If you want a good practical OTF, get you an Ultratech, okay? Get you a UTX 85, okay? Microtech has so many wonderful options as far as out the front knives go. And this is one of them, okay? But this one is crazy expensive. Let's see. So, where am I at now? Am I happy I bought it? Absolutely. 100%. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Would I replace it if something were to happen to it that Microtech wouldn't honor their warranty? Would I want to? Yes. Yes. Would I want to? Yes. Would I actually? Probably not, because I don't, right now anyway, I don't have the money to replace it. At least not reasonably. I don't reasonably have the money to replace it, okay? I love knives. They're my collection. They're my hobby. But they're not so important in my life that my family goes without, that I go into debt, that I miss paying a bill, that I can't fill my gas tank, anything like that, that I can't save for retirement, that I can't save for my children's college or anything like that. Okay, so yes, knives are important to me. I love them, but they're not a burden. I never let them be a burden. And even though I bought 2 of these at the same time, luckily for me at the time, that was not a burden. Okay, it was fine. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. Guys, it's a wonderfully ridiculous, impractical, fabulous knife. If you've got the money to get you a Hellhound, or, well, not a Hellhound, but a Halo 6, get you one. They're awesome. They are so awesome. I don't have any other knives that have recoil like this one does. The charging handle's similar to a AR-15, okay? Similar, okay? Just the recoil on this thing is crazy. But if you got the money to get one and you're just kind of on the fence about it, you will not be unhappy. You will not be upset. Get you one. Otherwise, if you're looking for something more practical, this is not in the wheelhouse of practicality. Okay, your Ultratech or UTX 85, they are definitely more within that wheelhouse. So, absolutely love it. Don't regret getting it. if you're interested and have the money to get one, go ahead and do it. You'll love it. You won't regret it either. So, yeah, guys, that's where I'm leaving this one. So, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Instagram. It's at Palmetto Edge. And check out my other videos. Got plenty more coming too. Guys, again, thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good one.